Okay, we should be good to go and live, I think. How's it looking? I actually remember to turn on my microphone properly this time. Go me! Alright, so, Winter Tundra.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal. If you can collect enough orbs, you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon Shores.
So funny thing about that is, I do believe we actually have enough orbs to trigger Ripto right now, which I'm gonna go check.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you, and like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
Yeah, you need 1,000 gems to learn this last one.
The head bash move is very simple, really.
Head bash is what it sounds like. You jump, you hit triangle, and Spyro bashes down with his horns. So here's the super portal, as you saw in the cutscene. Spyro get... Who uses these steps? This seems a bit much for even a Laura and Hunter. They also seem a little steep. Alright, so let's check.
Well, nobody said Ripto was brave. He's locked himself behind this door. The professor thinks that only a very large collection of orbs will open it.
Oh, nope. You need 40. If you forget, we have 38. So, by nearly 100%ing all the other worlds up to this point, you almost have enough just to immediately go straight into the final battle. Oops, excuse me. So there are a couple things I want to do. There's technically one thing I want to do before we actually get to this. So the thing about Spyro 2 is it has codes. They aren't really... There's a couple of them that are technically considered cheat codes, even though one of them I don't really consider that much of a cheat code. But the vast majority of them are not, actually. So I wanted to go ahead and show them off. So the first one is... One of the cheat codes is actually, it's all abilities. All of them has you go into the pause menu, but for the all abilities one, you want to hit circle, 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 circle 4 times, and square. And yes, I lost count. Shush. Obviously, there's no point to doing that now because we have all the abilities, but if you wanted them all from the start, you could do that. The other one that is considered a cheat point is called a cheat point. That is considered a cheat is the extra hit point. So here in the pause menu, we go square up, square down, square left, square right, circle. And you heard that noise. That means Sparks has an extra hit point. So you can't quite see it now because he's still in his normal state, but if we go up here and have him eat a butterfly, you notice he sparkles a lot more now. So Spyro now has 4 hits instead of 3. And that's what I consider kind of not a cheat code. It technically is, but you still have to play the game as intended. It just makes bosses less frustrating. So the other ones are a little bit more interesting. These are actually color codes. So, like all codes, you have to go into the start menu. So we'll start. We'll start with this one. We'll start. Let's see. Up, right, down, left, up, square. R1, R2, L1, L2. Up, left, down, right, down. Hold on. Okay, that's what my L2 button was stuck. So let's try that again. So up, right, down, left, up, square. R1, R2, L1, L2. Up, left, down, right, down. Oh, I missed a step. I had it written down, and I somehow missed a step. Go me. Okay, so up, right, down, left, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, left, down, right, up, down. There we go. So you heard both of the noises. The first noise tells you that the code has been inputted correctly, and the second noise is what is a variable. A variable to what? Color. The majority of the codes in this game actually change what color Spyro is. It doesn't carry through to cutscenes, but I think it's kind of neat. So you have black Spyro, then you have up, right, down, left, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, left, down, right, up, X, which gives you blue Spyro. And next is R1, R2, L1, L2, up, down, right, up, triangle. And yes, you have to input that every single time. That gets you green Spyro. So, right, down, left, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, left, down, right, up, circle. Gets you pink Spyro. I wouldn't really call that pink, but that's what it's labeled as, pink Spyro. So, up, right, down, left, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, down, right, up, circle. Oh, I think I hit the wrong. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. That's actually red Spyro. So. Here's pink Spyro. Yeah, you were right. I hit the wrong button. So here's pink Spyro. Which still doesn't look pink, but it's not red, so. Square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, left, down, right, up. Gets you yellow Spyro. Which is kind of eye-searing, if you want my opinion. And then finally, you have up, right, down, left, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, left, down, right, up, left. And the L2 button stuck again. Up, right, down, left, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, left, down, right, up, left. Which returns him to normal. And that's basically it. That's basically all the codes in the game. There's a couple other ones. Let's actually go ahead and show those off. Well, I'll show those off in a bonus one, because I don't think I can actually deactivate those. And trust me when I say I don't really want to play with those. But I thought it was nifty, so I wanted to show it off. Oh, hey, I found an orb in that. You can input the color code at any point. The color is permanent. But you can revert Spyro's color by inputting the cheat code with the left to get him back to normal. But when I say permanent, I just mean that restarting the game, what doesn't wipe your color, I believe. It's a nifty little thing. I appreciate that they put it in. They didn't have to do that, but they did. I personally prefer the black Spyro, but we're just gonna stick with normal. So like I said, it doesn't go through into cutscenes, so even just flying in and out of levels will revert him to his proper color. This is a little precarious because of the camera. Yeah, I am actually going to keep the extra hit point code on. Partly because I don't actually believe there's any way to cancel it out. I don't think re-inputting it cancels it. And partly because it'll keep the Ripto boss fight from being a pain in the butt. Well, less than one.
One last Speedway adventure for you, Spyro? It's not that expensive, you know.
Ripto's fight is a lot more complicated than Crush and Gulp, and it can be a real annoyance if you don't have this extra hit point.
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
Didn't you say that for the last Speedway, too? Well, whatever. So there's Canyon Speedway, which is the last Speedway of the game. I'm just gonna go over here, because there is a whirlwind over here, which takes me right back up. It's a nice little convenience I like. Also, if you're wondering, you can head bash directly out of a hover, so once you get the head bash, be a little careful about mashing the triangle button when flying, or you're going to send yourself rocketing down. So yeah, Winter Tundra actually has a lot of portals you need to activate, which is kind of interesting.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
So I'll start taking a look at these levels. So we got Cloud Temples here. Temples? Temples. I left the gem on the stairs? Did I? This is not stairs. What am I doing? Where? There's Cloud Temples. Here we have Mystic Marsh. Of course, Canyon Speedway is down below. Ah, got it. And for this one, we actually have to go back inside to get to the others. And over here we have Robotica Farms. While over here, somewhere,
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
and here we have Metropolis. I think it's Metropolis. Yeah. Metropolis, Metropolis, whatever you want to say. And this takes us way up here. We want to actually land here, because here is one of the two orbs. So yeah, we can go fight Ripto now. I mean, if we wanted to, we could just skip all of Winter Tundra and go fight Ripto. So if you really hate Winter Tundra, there's an option for you. I'm gonna go down here, because there's water down here. You'll see how Metropolis, even I can't decide. You'll see how it works a little later, when we actually go into that. And up here is the final orb of Winter Tundra. So that's just a matter of figuring out where all the gems I've missed are. Up, okay. So while I'm doing this, think of what level you want to see first. There was some over here. Sparks, come on. My L button is sticking today. You said get a ramp. Did I miss some over here? Yeah, I missed some tucked into the spot with the teleports. I kind of showed you how finicky Sparks' range can be. Okay, there actually is one in Ripto's door, so we can't, Actually, yeah, we can. We can just have to talk to Alora.
Alright, Spyro! You've got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Right? Right? Yeah, well, anyway. Get close enough to let Sparks grab it. And Winter Tundra is complete. So that is all 3 hub worlds finished now, so we can focus on the levels. So let's go ahead and soar over here into Metropolis. Metropolis, Metropolis. As far as I'm aware, both are correct. I just kind of swap because I've heard both versions so much. Okay then.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
Yeah, pigs with rockets strapped to their back. Also, cows with ray guns.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it would start working if you could just give it a good whack, though.
And we gotta head back to this elevator to get it to move. Spyro's actually stuck on this one. He's glued to this one like he was for the rest of them. It's kind of interesting. Oh! And there's the rocket pigs! Hello. Yeah, those you gotta be sneaky about, because they're actually too big to charge. And of course, metal is unaffected by fire. So... gotta time it right. Also, yeah, for some reason the fodder on this level is... this. An egg with legs. I don't really get it. Go ahead and clear this out before we go up over here. There's the gym. No. So there's that there. So there's got to be a way to get up here. Super flame power up or a rocket somewhere.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. We thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I advise using the bombs against it, and it'll probably take several bombs at that.
Yeah, we got a, well... This is where you have to actually kind of bounce the bombs back onto the ox. Which is a lot harder than it sounds. Because you're on ice. You can brake. Anyway, I thought you could brake to slow Spyro down, but he just turns around. Mostly difficult from how annoying it is trying to get Spyro online with a bomb to send it flying backwards. Less backwards and more towards the ox. I think I got it though. There we go.
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go now. Forgot you had to keep it totally on screen during that. Luckily the gems are hard-coated where they won't fall into the water, so that's nice. Ooh. Was a bit rash of me, but... whatever, it worked. These ray gun cows always got me when I was a kid. So this takes us up here. There's something interesting you might notice here.
Ah, Spyro. I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
Yeah, there's no more talisman, we just get orbs.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep and their spaceships must be stopped.
I kind of wonder what the Superflight power-up did before Spyro came around. Because there's not a lot of creatures of Avalar who seem to have wings. Just to carpet bomb the area like mad. This is actually one where you can die. If they hit you with those shots, you can actually just die. Straight up. Okay, where's the last one? There you are. Oop, missed him.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. This orb device is proof of your skill. I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is incoming.
Yeah, exact same thing. Not really all that more complicated, there's just more of them now. They also fire more frequently, but they only fire behind them, so that's kind of a problem for them. Where's this last one?
Nice flying, Airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
Yeah, that's actually pretty genius of a thing. I wish there was more of these double power-ups. But I think this is the only place in the game where you have a double power-up like this. Now that flying is safe, though, it's time to pick up some gems. game seriously needed a free fly segment. I am honestly kind of disappointed that there is not any Spyro game I can think of, at least for the original series, where you had an entire level that was free flying. Despite how amazing that would have been. That I'm obviously missing. The one problem with the super flame power-up is you gotta be a little more precise with where you're hitting. Because it doesn't have the spread that Spyro's normal fire does. I believe this is the right option. Yep. That's how you break that. They actually let you go pretty far with this power-up, which I thought was kind of neat. Alrighty, so... now it's time to hunt down the last gems we don't have. First we need to get back up to where Superfly power-up was. Actually, I'm not really certain what it's called. To be honest. I don't know if it's called the combination power-up or the Superfly Super Flame power-up. Alright, Sparks, lead us. Lead us to victory. That's not what I meant to hit. Luckily, if you've got enough of a... aha, sneaky. Spyro can start a glide anytime he's falling. So even if you fall into a hover, it still counts. Also, yeah, you don't actually have to head bash those. You just need to, you can hit it with the Super Flame power-up and it still works. Where are we going, buddy? Over here? Oh. That looked like he was pointing back towards the start. Spyro, quit smashing into things! I say as if it's not entirely my fault he's smashing into things. Alright, let's meander back to the start. And by meander, I mean charge rapidly, because I am an impatient person. Looks like he's pointing towards the start. Did I just miss something behind me because I forgot to turn and look? That's probably what happened. Yep. Yep, I just forgot to turn around and look. Yeah, you can see this has 4 orbs. I believe every stage in Winter Tundra has 4 orbs, since there are no more talismans to get. Talisman? Talismans. Whatever. There's no more shiny individual magical objects to get. Yeah, 3 of them were thrown at me by the inventor droid, which I found kind of funny. I liked the challenges though, so I didn't mind too much. And out we go. Yeah, probably should have kept waiting there, buddy. So what stage next? We have Mystic Marsh, Cloud Temple, the Speedway, and Robotica Farms here. What sounds good? Okay. Out we go. Into Mystic Marsh. I like how Spyro always watches the gems go, even if you don't have any gems. Okay then.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
So yeah, we have snail elephants and snail rhinos in this stage, so yeah. Snail rhinos that sound like chickens? Also Cheshire cat monkeys. I'm not really sure. And this may actually be the first level that I need your guys' help on. Because there's a certain orb I don't think I remember how to properly get. It is a trading minigame orb. But we'll get to that when we get there. I plan to do that. Very last. Come on, hit it. There we go. This level's a little bit odd in layout. It's basically got a lower tier down here, which is separated into 2 areas by the bridges, and then an upper tier, and then a catwalk. Also, there's a duck here. Remember this duck. That is the one part of the trading minigame I actually remember. The duck. Looks like we can safely dive in the water now. I love that Sparks is in a little bubble. Remember this duck. This duck is absolutely vital. Also, these are apparently blowfish platypi. Which, I don't understand that either. Get out of the water, Spyro. I think I've missed an enemy somewhere. As far as I remember, the only way to get to the upper areas is through this spring, the super spring power-up. But it needs 20 to activate, and we're at 19. So the question is, where did I miss one? On the bridge here. Alright. So we can actually now go up. Which we are going to do. Like so. First things first, we're going to go over here. So it was always so helpful. I still swear to God, they'll sound like chickens. I don't know what else to call them. Also, remember this pot. This will also be important. This is a very strange level. You usually want to clear the water of all the platypi. You don't have to, but it makes your life easier. It better not. That's his pot. He worked hard to forge it. Do you know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it is to hold back dragon fire so that it finishes a pot rather than completely annihilates it? Because I don't think you do. I forgot the term for when you heat up a pot to harden the clay. The other thing that's a little weird is where you can dive is a little odd in this game, in this stage 2. Because a lot of areas have like little raised floors, and you can't dive unless Spyro can go completely underwater with some room left between where he goes and where the floor is. Which, as far as I'm aware, was to avoid some unfortunate clipping errors that would get Spyro stuck out of the level. That doesn't work. But yeah, if you see me kind of having trouble diving, or little glitches like what just happened there, that's what's going on. The water is just a little odd in this level.
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydrar, okay?
We got bribed to stay quiet. Go up frog.
Ah, Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen the spark plugs, and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Yeah, it's gonna be another na-na-na-na. It doesn't actually show us where they are this time. Oh, no it's not! They're... Oh, that's right! This is why you want to clear the water out. Because these thieves are like kangaroos. Kangaroo otter things, maybe? Oh, Lord! Come on, Spyro, get out! Spyro, get out of the water! Yeah, we're dead. That's the other problem with this stage. You can very easily die if you get stuck. Because there's not a lot of ways to get up from that water. Oh, almost got him. Yeah, this is not a good stage to put a chase in. Whoever did this really dropped the ball, in my opinion. Almost got him. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this. And I apologize for that, but there's just no easy way to go about getting these thieves. Especially when that happens. We're probably gonna be losing a lot of lives just because of that. Where is it? Gotcha! Flying squirrel, I think. I don't know why it can swim, but... Luckily, I believe we keep any of the, spark plugs we've grabbed. I don't remember how to hit that. Oh wait, maybe I do. Yep. Gotta get creative. Also, as you can see, it doesn't respawn all the enemies, just the ones that you did not kill before you hit the checkpoint. And here's another one already. Where did he go? Over here. Problem with Zoe there is that she is actually in your way. This is one of the orbs that I dislike the most, if you're curious. It's not theoretically that bad, it just... Whoever designed this did not take into account terrain. Luckily you can cut, and these guys are actually, unlike the thieves, these guys run on a set path. In that they won't actually turn and run if you catch up to them. So this, we could get up here from that tree, so we're gonna take a look up here. clear out some more of these. I believe the first one is the hardest of the thieves. Quite honestly. Maybe there's something I can glide to in there. Duly noted. But I don't remember where the others are. Ah, there's one right there. We'll get to you in a minute. Okay. Just to get back up. I'm looking for something specific here if you're wondering, so just kind of bear with me for a minute. It's just right down here. Okay. Look, it's a professor.
Ah, Spyro! So glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
Yeah, welcome to the trading minigame. We'll see if I remember how to do this. Luckily, Spyro keeps anything in his mouth, regardless of what you do. So even going into this, he keeps it, even though it didn't look like he did. The first one, egg goes here. Assuming I can actually get it into the nest. There we go. Egg goes here. Bird gives berry. Berry goes into pot. Flower gives us a rubber ducky. I don't know. I don't know why an ungrown flower in a seed had a rubber ducky. But it did. Rubber ducky. Goes to duck. Which gives us a root. I think it's a turnip. Looks like a turnip to me. We go back up this way. And you might remember you saw a cooking pot up here while I was chasing the squirrel. Meat goes in the cooking pot, which gives us a coin. Coin. I have to angle it properly. Which coin goes into the fountain, which finally gives us the professor's pencil. Yeah. So apparently I didn't remember how to do it. But it was actually kind of intuitive, where if you just paid attention as you went around the level. Yeah, it was a cooking pot. Here you go, Professor.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb. Alora says she thinks I'm going to lose it.
Your pencil's kind of covered in dragon slobber, so I hope it's okay. So now what's left, as soon as I can get out of the water, I believe are just the thieves. Yep. All I need to do now is figure out where the last thief is. So I know there's one above me. I believe believe the gems I am missing are over here and in the water. The thing around the fountain. Oh, nope, it's there. So all I have left are the thieves. Yeah, this is the one you're inevitably going to lose some distance on. Gotcha! Okay, so where in the world is this last thief? I didn't see him anywhere while we were running around. So where the heck is he? There he is. Hi, buddy. I've got a bone to pick with you. Gimme. Apparently he just runs in a tight circle.
Wahoo! I'm back in business! Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
Yeah, museum quality, huh? We'll just shove the 47 others we have in our pockets. Yeah, that last one was just kind of running in circles. Hey guys, maybe, I don't know, rather than abusing your poor dude, don't put someone named Snoozle in charge of the fountain? Maybe? That seems like a better idea to me, I don't know. I want to do a speedway, so let's do a speedway. Into the speedway we go! And I missed the goat. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to finish this. If you miss something and have to go back for it, you usually are not going to have enough time. But we'll try. Especially if I get caught on the ceiling like that. Yep, having to go back sealed it. So let's try this again. These turns are a little tight. This is much better now. Much better. So much better. Look at that. That was smooth. Under a minute, even. Alright, now I actually saw Hunter while we were doing this, so let me just go find him again. Other little sonic spirals, Spyro's feet does there. Yeah, that. Where are they coming from? Way up here. Your time doesn't matter with the orb challenges, so I don't really care. I probably would have been better off just following it normally, though. Alas. Yeah, I ended up hitting the track to follow it normally anyway. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, here's where we needed to go. Hi, Hunter.
All right, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Sure, why not?
Okay, Spyro, here's what you've got to do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press circle to fire the gun, and use the D-pad or analog stick to aim.
Okay. Yeah, apologies, but you're going to be hearing that noise, so, come on.
Hey, you...
Yeah, it's just easier to hold down the button, because if you can carpet bomb, you're less likely to miss. So just turn the volume down or cover your ears until we're done.
Hey, you nailed all of the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
I just said, it is basically impossible to do that without carpet bombing. Because of the delay in the machine gun, at least for me. So I was saying, just cover your ears or turn the volume down there. Luckily, this is the only orb that does that. And we're done with the speedway. I really am sad they never put in like a full free-flying level in any of the original Spyro games. It's just really sad. It's even sadder they didn't actually try that until the third game of the second series. And then when they did do it, it was kind of crappily done. But alright, so we've got Robotica Farms and Cloud Temples left. Which do you want to take a look at first? Yeah, just to show that I wasn't lying. For some reason, they have a whirlwind just to take you up here. I feel like it's because you get frustrated with those stairs. Robotica Farms we go! Sorry if you hear all the shuffling, it's my ears being itchy. Oh dear! Alright, just to start, make sure I don't... Yeah, I knew it! I don't want to make that mistake again.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them? Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
See, apparently these are like organized, organized clan bugs or something. Also, sheep! Also, in case you're curious, yeah, you can actually hit those after the fact. There's just not really a lot of point to it. I gotta go get one of those rocks. I don't actually know what these are. They come out of a pipe. Maybe it's crystallized honey? I'm not really sure. I missed. And aim a little bit higher, get a little bit closer. Also, yes, these are in fact giant robotic carrots over here. Do with that information what you will. Nothing this time here. And a head bash kill. Those bugs remind me of the Pikmin bugs. The ones that give you honey. If you manage to flip them over. Smashy, smashy, smashy. I kind of wonder who in the world actually puts their funds in just static baskets and vases hanging around. Vases? 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 Stupid bugs. I also kind of wonder why they have so many random seesaws. There's actually stuff down here I want to get. Sparks, pick the gem up. Thank you. Should be all of them around here. Yep. I'll take that. Lay this back down. Come back up here. Whoa, hello. Get out of here. You can't get up there yet. So I don't think this is gonna work, but yeah. Worth the shot.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Why do you have robot scarecrows if you yourself are a robot? Is that slavery? This one's gonna be a little hard to get. Am I supposed to... Oh, they come back if you don't get them all. That's irritating. Right, I remember. This was an orb that irritated me for the longest time. Well, I got one. So I couldn't figure out how to get this last bug before they all respawned. See, like, that should have hit. That should definitely hit too. I got one. Two. Three. Like, why did that not hit? No, I probably just very off with why that didn't hit, but it's just, this is the most frustrating orb. Okay. respawn. This would be bad enough if they didn't respawn, but because they do, it's totally a pain in the butt to try to kill them. Gotcha!
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I done dug up yesterday.
Also, maybe. Forte seems like the kind of dude who would refuse to eat his robotic carrots just on principle. Yeah, that isn't... There are not a lot of bad orbs in this game. I complain, but when you get down to it, there are not a lot of orbs in this game I would consider bad. That is one I would consider bad. Just completely flat out bad. Get out of here. You too. Also, I don't actually remember if Spyro can be crushed to death or not. I feel like the answer to that is no. But I can't be certain. All the gems for me. And now we move on. Alright, we're gonna need one of these, which is why they placed it here. Blind fire! Woo! Alright. Now don't you come crying to me, you hit me! Once you hit me, I lose all sympathy for you. Let's see, that should be all. There's orbs rolling down that way. We need to get up that way. Which is over this way. Oop. That happens sometimes if it falls a bit too faster than Spyro is coded to fall. Oh right, this bull malarkey. Well, I say bull malarkey, but it's just annoying. Not really all that hard to time. Get out. Delicious sheep. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this before we talk to you. That's fine, right? I'd rather not be around a bug zapper while it's active anyway. Also, speaking of which, don't these only work at night?
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Why, yes! Yes, you can. I wasn't gonna say that.
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
I wasn't gonna say where that orb came from, but if you pointed it out, I guess I can say it's not too strange for robots to have giant green glowing orbs. They probably usually have two of them, in fact. Oh, so here's where we couldn't get up to earlier. Once you turn the bug zapper on, it gives you a shortcut. It is, yep, over here. Look at all them pretty gems. Yeah, the spitty things, I don't know what to call them either. I mistake them for gems too sometimes. I still think it's honey though. I still feel like it's crystallized honey. Also, those are some giant pumpkins, dang. Luckily, unlike the one in Idle Springs, you don't have to do this all in one shot, which is good because Spyro keeps canceling out of his charge for some reason. How do I get back up? Sheep. Okay. That's an odd design decision, but sure. Alright. Let's try this again. Also, yeah, you're basically flying blind. Why didn't that whirlwind pick me up? If you don't already know the track. So this is going to take quite a few tries. I'm just going to warn you right now. For some reason Spyro... Especially Spyro keeps losing his supercharge like that, which I'm not certain why that is happening. That time is because I hit something, but... Yeah, game. Move the camera. Thank you. Oh, dang it, so close. Just glide leisurely over here and get a lift up. Yep. And because I didn't quite go off the ramp properly, couldn't get enough height. I do like these supercharged tracks though. I just wish it was a little bit easier to see. A little bit easier to see where you were supposed to go on them. Oh no! Whacked right into the side. Oh. Maybe better to backtrack and hit the lantern boost. Over here. Oh, so close! Yeah, I feel a little bad for Spyro that I am doing this so poorly. At least he's hitting it horn first, which means he's not actually hitting it with his head. If the games are any indication, dragon horns are harder than diamond. on! What kind of fair was that? So I'm getting better at this track, as can clearly be seen. Okay! Not quite what I wanted to do. Nor was that. Nor was that! I warned you this was gonna take a few tries! Because for some reason you can't just run up that ramp. I'll tell you, no matter how many times I mess this up, this is still more fun than trying to roll, fusion skills in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I could be on this for the next hour, and it would still be more fun than that. What was that? Okay. God, I hope I'm not here for an hour! That'd be kind of embarrassing! Also, I question... Oh, come on. I question you being able to ride your tractor through that. How did you get over the jumps? Right. The lantern thing was somewhere over here. There it was. It was less his precision and more how does a tractor take these ramps? Tractors don't go that fast! Oh, come on. Thinking about it, the supercharged power-up is right there. Maybe he just uses the supercharged power-up with his tractor. Why did I lose the supercharge there? I'm not certain how I'm supposed to hit this pumpkin if I can't go up that ramp. And I lost it again. It's not gonna let me cheat, is it? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think that would be that easy. Oh, come on! I hit the corner? Come on, I want to move on! I am so close. Just let me finish and move on, game, please.
fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
You washed it first, right? Okay, good. Okay, now I just need to search out those last few missing gems and we'll be good to go. Spark says this way. Oh, there's actually some over there in the bug fields. I was so absorbed with trying to hunt down the bugs, I didn't even notice. There we go. All done. Ouch! That's kind of mean, but I guess it's good to test if it works. And with that, we only have one level left. I believe. Yep. I have to reactivate it because I didn't go into it.
Well, it's some kind.
Which I don't know why it does that, but whatever. So, Cloud Temples. This has another orb that's going to take me a little while. Just a heads up. Oh right, I probably should have talked to the dude before I did that. Yeah, I can't talk to him now. Whoops. Okay, apparently you lose in the fight against those, goats. Also, yeah, those dogs spit molten balls at you. Kinda don't want to let them live. This is actually going to be the, what's something interesting is that, this is, despite being this far into the game, we're going to see a new superpower in this level. I hope you're excited for it, because it's actually my third favorite. It's really neat, but it really can't hold up to Super Flame or Super Fly. There's nothing over there we can get to, so we have to take this whirlwind up. Spyro, whirlwind. Thank you. Also, you can see why this is called Cloud Temples now, because there are multiple temples. Jerk! got my lives back from how awful I did at Robotica Farm, or not Robotica Farms, Mystic Mirage there. Yeah, this is a level where you want to be very careful with your charge. Look, sheep! Sheep and stone, the sheep now dead. So see that, dude? Yeah, that's gonna be the troublesome orb I mentioned. We're going to come back for that after I finish the rest of the level. Because it is really just kind of a pain in the butt. However, going to sneak around him and grab all the gems. I might re-enter this level when we're done, so I can actually, talk to the wizard I skipped the first time. It's 21, so we're a little short. But that's alright. We won't be short by the time we get to the end. Case in point. Also, you'll see what I mean when I said sneak around, here in a minute. Well, less than a minute,
Spyro,
but...
you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
I foresee it's getting shoved into a pile. Alright, so... to backtrack a little bit over here.
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but it just made them crazier. This Super Freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
Yep. A Super Freeze power-up. This is where the blue Spyro color comes into play. I think I need to get everything here before I try to ring that bell. He's gonna send me down once I do. Okay. Can't do it from under it, which makes sense. Okay, come on, camera, stop it. Camera, stop it.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
He sounds so depressed.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Mystic City gift shop.
Wait, you sell these things in the gift shop? I need to have a word with you at some point. Okay, there's no sense in putting it off. So I hope you're ready for annoyance. Lots and lots of annoyance. Yeah, I'll go get those in a minute. I want to get this over with.
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
Yeah, it's a freaking stealth mission. And if he sees you at all, you have to do this all over again. Of course, the camera constantly trying to reset itself is not helping.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Huh, that was less annoying than I remember it being. I remember that being significantly more irritating than that actually was. Yeah, you basically gotta glue right to Zero's back to get that. Thankfully, once you do get here, all this opens up, so you can just leisurely collect everything you missed. So you absolutely do not stop when following Zero, no matter what. Actually, where is... Oh, I think that was in the secret house, actually. I think I need to go back. Well, I missed that, so I definitely did. Because the rocket is either up here or it's up in the bell tower. It's looking like bell tower. Yep. Just a quick check. Nope, didn't miss anything here. Alright, catch you later, buddy. And yeah, you can't get caught by the whirlwinds. So back to the bell tower, because I completely forgot to actually clean that out of gems. There aren't any up there, at least, it looks like. I need to get back up there, though. Yes, Spyro spits snowballs, which is kind of cute. Come on, hurry up. Oh, I see it. I didn't glide, game. Why did you have me glide? Oh, so much for that. Alright, let's try that again. I'm so glad this keeps everything, though. I'm not gonna lie. Camera! I guess I should be grateful that it's only now it's giving me crap, but I think that's why I always hated this level. The camera just will not work with you in this level. Got it! That down there is the only thing I'm missing, it looks like, according to Sparks. Let's find out! Nope. Did I miss something over here? Oh, I missed something for the back, okay. Let's check out and see if I missed a box or something over here. Sheet. Below me, okay. That's the only... Yep. Never fails. It's always just one red gem somewhere way near the start of the level that I've been missing. Well, goat sex. And with that, Winter Tundra is finished. There's only one thing left to do. to walk all the way over there first. Screw going up those stairs again. Instead, we will glide this way. And let's talk to Laura to open the door again for some reason.
Alright.
Alright, so remember how I said Ripto was a unique fight? Well, you're about to find out what I mean.
Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty! Maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still. I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Yep. And you may have noticed before the flash on the UI. We can't actually hurt Ripto. Also, the power-ups don't last long. And if you aren't quick, Ripto will grab the orbs too. Which is mostly... Where is the sheep? Yeah, Ripto's a lot sharper with that, that fireball than it looks like he has any right to be. Oh, those directions got mixed up there. This is kind of mob explosion. And blue is supercharged. Yeah, Ripto's really hard to hit with the supercharge. Also, you see what I mean by that? Extra hit being helpful. Oh lord, Ripto's got 2 orbs now. Hunter, drop him over here! Uh-oh. Ripto, yeah, Ripto's smart enough to actually grab the orbs and try to use them against you. Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep? Why did that not register? Yeah, this is, a little frustrating. You hadn't, figured that one out. Oh, come on. Especially when your fire doesn't actually hit Ripto. I don't know why it doesn't register sometimes. right to be able to. This is the worst one for him to get. Maybe not the worst, but it's not a nice one. Hunter! Jump the orbs closer to me, please! I got him with that last one. Where's the other shoot? Okay, here we go. And here we go to phase 2. His aim is a little more off. Never mind. I swear though, Hunter is more of an enemy in this fight than Ripto is sometimes. Hunter, do you actually know what drop the orbs near me means? Because I don't think you do. I don't think you actually know whose side you're on. My controls keep reversing for some reason. Oh, so they had to pick sheep. They had to pick the hardest fodder to actually grab for these fights. Oh, thank God. Sparks got a full heal there. And I didn't even notice I had a full power. I was too focused on not dying. Okay, phase 3. This was a bit easier. Seems like an odd thing to say, but... we have permanent Superfly and Super Flame. Which makes dealing with Ripto a little bit easier. The shots can't be quite as jerkish as they could before.
never thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and... There! Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We've got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
Yeah. And Laura gives us all the money that Moneybags took back. So you'll see just how much we have when we get into Dragon Shores. And that's not even all of the gems in Avalar. We still got a couple of levels we need to go back to and finish. For now, though, just gonna let the credits play out. Since I got a moment, though, when we get to Dragon Shores, I am going to cut the stream. Because I'd like to keep Dragon Shores its own video. It'll probably be a short stream. I don't anticipate going maybe more than an hour in Dragon Shores, if that. But because it's separate from the rest of Avalar, I kind of just want to keep it separate. And when we finish Dragon Shores, we will actually go back, get everything we missed, and I will show you the reward for 100%, which I actually think is really worth it. It's worth it in a unique kind of way, but I think it's worth it. The funny thing is Moneybags will actually show up in later Spyro games, in Spyro 3 at least, and the same thing happens. You get your gems back from him then too. It's oh so satisfying, let me tell you that. Nice little flyover of all the levels we've been to, though, I think. Aquaria Towers is still kind of interesting because it's apparently just a giant tower in the middle of the ocean. We'll be coming back to this one. This is an area you haven't seen in it yet, because I couldn't climb at the time we were here. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say during the credits. This game was my childhood, basically. This is what I would consider the incarnation of my childhood. I played this game so much. I 100% of this game so many times. I honestly lost count. This was as much a staple of my childhood as Super Mario Bros. 3 was, in fact. Sadly, 1 was not. I got this sometime after I got 1, and I just kind of loved this one way more than I loved 1. And I was a little older by the time I got 3, and I just didn't find it as charming as this game. 3 has a lot of improvements, and I really, really like 3, But it just never had as much charm as this game to me when I was a child. So this one always stands out way more to me than 1 or 3 does. But they're all really worth playing. All 3 original Spyros are really worth playing. The ones that come after that, not so much. They're not awful, but they're not really anything to write home about either. The only ones I can really remember ever touching were Spyro Orange, which was the one that crossed over with Crash Bandicoot, and the one on the GameCube where you got all the dragonflies. The GameCube one was interesting, just not the best. So this is Dragon Shores. There's water here we can swim in. So there's no orbs here, there's no gems, there's no enemies. This is kind of a bonus level. And you can see right there is the portal back to Winter Tundra. But like I said, we'll take care of this next time.